Veronica, thank you. The devastation caused by human trafficking isn't something that just goes away. If a person does escape from traffickers, they can face a lifetime of emotional trauma and years of legal problems that can be really expensive to resolve. Between 2014 and 2019, about 200 human trafficking cases were filed in Colorado, but advocates fear that there are many more victims. Well, in today's Justice with Jessica, I'm speaking with one of the survivors who found a rare way to navigate the legal system for free.
Because everything that I have been through, including, and I'm going to say this cryptically, including the things that were designed to kill me, I came through. You know, I came out stronger. I came out with more determination to never let things like that happen again.
Jasmine Breyer has lived two lives, one before and one after surviving human trafficking.
God took me to all of these things because he knew I was strong enough and wise enough to get through them.
At the tender age of 5, Breyer says she was exploited by a family member.
She sold me to guys, to whoever that she felt like she needed to get her fix. It went on for 5 years.
From there, she was taken out of her home by social services. She became a runaway and went on to experience sex trafficking over and over again.
I didn't have that person or that support or that family there to tell me that, hey, sweetheart, this isn't normal.
After surviving sex trafficking, Breyer struggled to rebuild her life. Legal problems that stemmed from the human trafficking were holding her back, and she couldn't afford an attorney to help her.
I'm sorry, we don't handle that. I'm sorry, we can't help you with that. I'm sorry, you need $25,000 for us to even look at the case.
Sometimes the traffickers marry their victims. Debt. Survivors have their identities stolen by the traffickers. They're left pursued by, creditors, and sometimes by the IRS for false tax filings.
Mariana Kosharovsky is the executive director of Alight, the Alliance to Lead Impact in Global Human Trafficking. She says the Avery Center found that as few as 16 organizations across the U.S. provide direct legal services to human trafficking survivors. Access is so difficult for survivors, it could be called a legal desert.
Alight's mission is to unlock a fresh start for victims and survivors of human trafficking.
Alight paired Breyer with attorneys who were able to guide her through the legal landscape, including working out a custody agreement for her child. Rob Gunning is one of the attorneys that Alight assigned to Breyer for free.
I could just tell it was a real burden off her shoulders, to know that of all the stuff that she's had to deal with in her life in the past and going forward, this was the last thing she needed, and just helping her have that, not to worry about that anymore, and to be relieved of that was a great feeling.
I tried everything that I could to figure out how to get her back without help. It's impossible. Like, there was no way. I couldn't beat him. He had money, he had attorneys, I couldn't beat him. Alight gave me that fighting chance, and they gave me and my daughter back our relationship.
As Breyer rebuilds her relationship with her daughter, she lets other human trafficking survivors know they can get help rebuilding their lives as well, even though it may be difficult to find.
You're having a custody problem, I'll sit here and talk to you all night about it. I'll help you find all the resources possible that I can help you find. You're going through a drug addiction, I got you too, I'll help you. Whatever struggles that people have come to me with, I can usually help them get through. And if I can use my pain and my struggles to change even one person's life, then for me personally, it makes everything that I went through worth it.
It's so hard to share those types of things, and so I really appreciate her for doing that, because there's also a level of risk there. So very thankful to Jasmine for that. Well, because there is so few free legal resources for human trafficking survivors, Alight is always looking for attorneys who are willing to take on cases pro bono. So if you want to volunteer for Alight, or if you're a survivor of human trafficking and you need legal help, you can visit alightnet.org.
That's powerful. Yeah, thank you for sharing that story.